Hi guys, morning. This is my Hero XPulse 200. It's a new motorcycle. I just got some 3-4 days ago. Um, it's done some 150-60 odd kilometers. I have a rally seat on it, and I am headed to Speed Monks in Mayapuri today. So my rally kit is over there, the rest of the rally kit. What I plan to do is I will install just the handlebar risers today. We're going to install the rally kit in phases. So we will install just the handlebar risers, and I'm going to ride the motorcycle, and then probably get the suspension chain next, and then the tires. So the reason why I'm shooting this video while going over there, I just want to see and tell you guys how this motorcycle feels in the city to ride. Let's go. This motorcycle is a featherweight. I really like the suspension. It's like driving a compact SUV. They just make a lot more sense when you're out on the road. You sit taller than most others. You get a good commanding position of the road. You've got adequate ground clearance, suspension travel, so the bike doesn't scrape. The knee recesses on the tank, they are positioned very well, so I get a good grip on the tank. Because I have the rally seat on the motorcycle, I wish the handlebars were slightly taller, because I do feel slightly hunched over. Not a lot, just slightly. It's a 200cc engine, so power for the city is okay. You won't ride very fast in the city if, let's say, the idea is to commute on this bike. It seems to be fairly fuel efficient. I've done 176 kilometers and I've only dropped 2 bars on the fuel gauge. I don't know how accurate this fuel gauge is. We'll get to know soon. Mirrors are okay. They are wide. There's not a lot of vibration in them. You get a good view of what's behind you. Handlebar is wide too. It's a very easy motorcycle to command on. This makes for a good commuter. Rear brake, you don't get ABS on the rear wheel, so if you go very hard on it, you can lock it, but it'll always be under control. Front brake is decent because we're gonna slow down for the speed camera over here. Oh, there's one more thing. The way the torque spread is, you can just be in the 5th gear at very low speeds also, so I'll try to go just low. This is a climb. Let's see how low we can go and still keep the motorcycle running. Let's just first see. Will it pick up from 25? With a bit of stutter, yeah. So I think I can ride it at 30 kilometers an hour also in the 5th if I want to. Not that anybody would want to do that, but tractable motor. There's plenty of information on the instrument console. You have your rev counter. It revs till about 8,500. That's where it redlines. I've not taken it beyond 6,000. The bike, I want to run it in very easily Other than that, you get a gear position indicator, time which I haven't set, odometer, speedometer, fuel gauge, then trip details over here, which I find a little hard to sort of change the information over here. I still haven't figured that out, how to set the time on this bike. Honestly, I haven't even tried. The braking is okay for the city, it's good. It's not very sharp. It's not that dull either. Then what I also feel is, the gear shifts, they take a time to reflect once you change them. So see, it took so much time to show first. Yeah, there's a lag of about a second for it to show the next gear. That's okay, you're never gonna be looking at your gearbox, the display for what gear you're in. Exhaust is quiet. I like it. I've had my share of very loud motorcycles. I'm okay with a quiet exhaust now. Nimble, you can throw it around. Buttons are easy to find. This is the indicator switch over here. Tactile feeling. The horn's under there. Horn is a bit bleak, bit too bleak. Not that one should be using the horn, but if you really must, the need arises to use it, at least people should be able to hear it. This is just, I'm not going to press the horn over here, but it's a very blah horn. Flash to pass. And on the right side you have your starter button and you have your engine start stop switch. Simple bike, basic bike. Light and nimble. Fun. Doesn't pull to a side if you let go of the handlebar. Balanced. I'm definitely sitting a lot taller than everybody else on the road. Except maybe if somebody sits pillion on the R15 second version. See? Weak horn. I deliberately honked. A good commuting bike, yeah. And it's just phenomenal on the trail too. All of us fall into the trap of buying the biggest motorcycles we can with all the technology, and there's no point. Now this is I've been noticing a lot of these Kia Carnivals on road off late. Lovely. It's a huge car. I think probably the true successor to the Innova. नहीं है, कैश छुट्टे नहीं है मेरे पास. I mean a luxurious upgrade from the Innova. Massive. I really want to know what kind of fuel economy this motorcycle is giving. Maybe I'll just get some fuel in it and see later. I think this is a 12.5 liter fuel tank, or 13, I don't know. It's adequate. I think the motorcycle will easily do 400 odd kilometers on a tank full, maybe more. It comes with a little fly screen. I haven't gone faster than 85 kilometers an hour on it, because new, running in, whatever. This also feels okay for the bike. You don't need a taller screen. Anyway, if you're going to tour on this motorcycle, you're not going to hold more than 90 kilometers an hour for an extended period of time. Also liking the grip from the stock Seat tires. And the best part, if a person is 5 feet 10, they can flat foot it even with the rally seat. I'm flat footing it right now. In fact, if I stand straight, I can easily do with a slightly taller seat as well. I think we'll be able to see how this motorcycle filters, because now the traffic will be dense. We're gonna get onto the ring road soon once we cross this red light, and yeah. Oh, and this is the first motorcycle I've ever owned which has a Kickstarter too. Never had a bike with a Kickstarter. Oh, and it doesn't heat up. So on most big motorcycles, twins, triples, inline 4, yeah, they heat up, man, in traffic. Not this bike. Come on. Why the fuck is this red light like 5 seconds or 10 seconds? How the fuck will people commute, man? There has to be some sense that needs to be put in while making these stupid rules. I will never understand the way we guys think and make rules. Yeah, so this is easy to do on this bike. I usually never ride this way because I'm most of the time on big bikes, and you don't want to filter those big bikes. This is very easy to filter. Accelerates well. I think I just missed the shift. Brake is progressive. So this is a good commuting speed, at least for a city like Delhi. So yeah, doing just fine. Down to third. Fourth. I would like a bit more power from the front brake. I mean, it slows down and everything, but just a little bit more. There's a very slight hint of buzz, you know, little vibration from the foot pegs, and just a little from the handlebar. Very, very slight. And I only say this because, you know, my reference point is bigger motorcycles, and they don't vibrate. So if you're just riding single cylinder motorcycles, probably you won't even be able to tell that this bike is slightly buzzing. I mean, you know, you in situations like this, when in the fifth you just open the throttle and you'd expect it to just go, you'd feel the slight lack of power, but otherwise no problem. Easy to filter in and out of traffic. So this was, you know, my commuting video on the XPulse. I think it's a phenomenal commuter. In the next video, man, this girl is not even wearing shoes. That is crazy. That is crazy. Why the fuck is she not wearing shoes? Anyway, not my problem. Yeah, okay, so, you know, I'm gonna end this video over here. I think I've given you guys a fair idea of how the XPulse is to ride in the city. Not really a lot to talk over here, other than that it's easy. In the next video, I'll show you what all is there in the rally kit of this bike that you can buy from Hero, and we'll install the handlebar risers. Maybe we'll also take a look at my R15. It's here at Mayapuri. Alright, time to end the video. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Have a nice day.